Welcome back into Mark's Garage. The other day we talked about going over some inexpensive things you can get on the internet while we're all locked in our houses to work out at home. The more of these items you have, the more you can use them along with my videos. I'm trying to, again, do these with as little equipment as possible. Some of my videos have zero equipment, but there are definitely advantages to having a few key items to help you work out at home. So I'm going to go over some of those now. The first one is a jump rope. You can get a leather jump rope online for $5-6. Okay, you can get a better one for 10. You can get a speed rope for like 15 if you want something fancy. Otherwise, you can just get a cheap leather jump rope, which will be just fine for $5, $6, $7. Next thing you want are some bands. Okay, so for lower body, so this is just called a loop. You can buy a set of these. I think they come in sets of 5 generally with different resistances. You can double up with these. You can use a blue one and a yellow one, or a yellow one and a green one, etc. I saw a set on Amazon for like $16, I think, a set of 5. You can buy them individually. You can buy a set, whatever works for you. For some people, the really light bands, you won't even use them because they just offer little to no resistance. But you can double up with them. So then the bigger bands, like I believe people refer to them as booty bands. Okay, these are a little more expensive. Obviously, they're going to go up above the knee generally, but fantastic. We can do stuff with these bands with handles. I should have grabbed this. Sorry. So these guys, there's 2 handles. I've got it hooked up over here. Again, the different colors. This is the purple one's extremely has a lot of tension. For most people, I believe the red one, kind of a middling type band. But so it's got 2 handles. You want to get yourself 1 or 2 of those. You can buy sets of those too if you want to spend, I think, about $30. You can get a set of those. But they're about $10 a piece. You look around, you can find them cheaper, more expensive. The next item is a little more expensive. But this has so many applications. If you want bang for your buck, my suggestion is to get a suspension trainer. Okay, there's so much you can do with it. And I'm happy to do as many suspension training videos as we need. I teach TRX at the YMCA. It's a killer workout. So a TRX, a home unit, I believe is $160. So that's not exactly inexpensive. You do not have to buy a TRX. There's many different versions of suspension trainers. I think I've seen them as cheap as $40. I don't know if I'd buy that one, but you can generally, look at the pictures and figure out if it's too cheap or whatever. What I have at home is called blast straps. These are similar to a TRX. The one major disadvantage is that the adjustment on a TRX is literally like this. It takes 2 seconds to adjust a TRX. This is not like that. It takes more like a couple minutes to adjust this. Okay, so that's the main disadvantage to a blast strap. The big advantage is this is heavy duty. Okay, I use these to drag tires and stuff. They're awesome. Like, you just throw them around, total disregard for its safety. These are so awesome. I've had these for like 10 years, and I'm pretty sure they're still like $59 on EliteFitness.com. So this is definitely an option if you want something heavy duty, if you're going to be using it outside to pull stuff, drag stuff, etc. And I'm going to do a video on that tomorrow, stuff we use outside. Okay, homemade stuff. That's what we're doing tomorrow. And then the last item that this is relatively inexpensive, especially if you smart shop. Kettlebell. Okay, if you get a fancy kettlebell, the color coded with the vinyl over it and the cushy handle and all that, you're gonna pay like $4 a pound. They're extremely expensive. Okay, this is straight up cement right here. Okay, I paid, I want to say, just over $1 a pound for this. So if you just want to get like 1 or 2 kettles, you can get by with one if you buy the right one. Okay, you want that sweet spot weight that you can swing it, you can press it, you can row it, you can squat with it. You can do deads, you can do 1-arm swings, 2-arm swings. You know, you can do all kinds of stuff if you have the right kettlebell. So whatever you need, 25, 30, 35 is kind of right in that zone for most people. You know, you don't want to get one too small and regret it. Okay. But you got to figure out what weight you need. And then, like I said, if you just get a cast iron or a cement one, just simple, plain, you can find them for just about $1 a pound. One other item, I almost forgot. I just have this laying around from like 1980 something, maybe. I don't know. Just an aerobic step. If you have one of these, that's nice to have. Now tomorrow, again, I'm going to talk about things you can make. Simple stuff you can make at home. I don't know, is like Lowe's open? I don't even know. I haven't left the house in a long time. You can make stuff out of PVC pipe, plywood. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We're going to do a workout outside, out in the street, with just stuff I got laying around. So look forward to that tomorrow. And I'll see you then, all right? If you have any questions about any of this gear I covered, just leave me a comment, okay? See ya.